welcome to the June catch-up. Hi guys, it's me, Emma, formerly known as Tink. June catch-up. So, basically, what have I been reading this June? What have I finished? And then we're going to go over different bits and bobs. So, July plans. I've got it all written down here. July plans. I'm hoping to join in a readathon in August. I'm hoping that's right. With my fellow buddy Jess at Make Me Shakespeare. So let's get started. So, catch up. So, how have I been? I have been ecstatic. Today's been a good day. Work's been good. Everything's gone fine. Brilliant. Perfect. Let's move on. I finished it. I finally finished it. Yes, I did. So, I finally finished reading A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I believe Jess is still reading it. So, I'm not going to give away spoilers, but I absolutely loved it. Oh my god, it's brilliant. I loved it so much. I genuinely believe the hype now. It's just going to be another book that everyone's going to hype up about, and I don't get the hype. A bit like Twilight. I went there. I really don't like Twilight. I'm sorry guys, but I just don't. I just can't get into it. Anyway, moving forward. I thought that, well, it's just going to be another book. It's going to be massively hyped. I was completely wrong. I was so wrong. I loved this book so much, and I seriously can't wait to read the rest of the series because, oh my god, it's amazing. If you know, if you've been watching, or if you've been watching Jess's, you know that we've been doing a buddy read. Now, can I just show you all of my notes? Hot damn. That's a lot of notes, guys. So I did actually count how many notes were in Thingy. I think I had a total of like 78. Might be wrong. Pink ones. These little ones here. This means romance or relationships. So there's a lot of them. I love it in the really small bit at the bottom where it says contains mature content. You think? Not suitable for younger readers. That should be bigger. That should be way bigger. But I absolutely loved it. It's amazing, and the way that she's described the characters, and oh my god. I can't say too much because I know that Jess will probably eventually watch this, and I don't know by then if you have finished. If you have, it's all okay. If not, gone out the window. But it was really good. I highly enjoyed it. If you need a new series, I highly recommend it. There are some scenes in it that have stayed with me, and if you know me, if you follow me on Instagram, what I do is, like, not intentionally, like when I'm driving about, like to work, to Sam's or whatever like that, Mr. B, he is known as, I will have a CD on in the car, and that CD usually goes with this book. If anyone's interested on the songs or the CDs or whatever, or the music that goes with the books that I have read in the past, it is on my Instagram, but I may do a video about it, just so you can know. It is linked to one of the youths, which is a band from the 2000s, I believe. Up to 2000, I think. Something like that. Might be 2003, but yeah. They're a really good band if you've never heard of them before. So definitely go and check out the album. Matches the book. Believe Me by J.P. Delaney. I have waited so long to read this book, so long, and I have finally been able to get my hands on it and read it. It has been sat in my bookshelf for ages. I started reading it, what day are we on? I don't know. I started reading it on beginning of this week, so Tuesday actually. I started reading it on Tuesday. There we go. I am currently there. I am nearly halfway through it already, and I absolutely love it. It is becoming one of my favourite authors. I know he has had quite a bit of a backlash. People like the books, people don't like the books. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But I love it. I don't know if it's going to be as good as The Girl Before yet, but I'm loving it. I'm highly enjoying it. Can't wait to finish it. I need to stop saying highly. I think that I'll be able to finish it by next week, ending next week possibly, which is really quick for me. So, but that is my current read. If you've not read anything by J.P. Delaney before, I recommend, there we go, The Girl Before, if you've not read it. Or you can read this. I don't think they're like entwined. I thought they were at first, but I don't think they are. But definitely give it a go. I'm loving it. On to my books that I will be reading for July. So, far, I didn't know what I was going to read, but I've decided that I'm going to go back to my series I'm going to read Blood Promise by Richelle Mead, which is the fourth, I nearly said third, the fourth book in the Vampire Academy series, and I don't know if I can contain it. I don't know how I'm going to be, because the last time I read the last book, which was Shadow Case, it absolutely broke me. So I don't know how I'm going to be with this book, but we'll see. I'm hoping that I'm going to be alright. I'm not going to cry, which I probably will do. But I don't know what to expect. I'm scared. If you've read this series, comment down below and let me know what to expect. Is it going to break my heart? Please don't say it's going to break my heart. I don't know what I'm going to be reading as well as that. I don't think I'll be reading anything at the moment with Jess, because I think she's got quite a bit of travelling on at the moment. I think we'll next be reading something in August, but I'm not too sure. That's another thing. In August, I am hoping to join in on the Newts. Is it Newts? I'm sure it is Newts. Hosted by Book Roast. I think her name's G. Apologies if not. I will link it down below. I am hoping to join that. Now I know that I'm joining backwards. You're supposed to do the Owls exams and then you're supposed to do the Newts. But, you know, I'm not that kind of person. I don't stick to them rules. So I'm going to do it backwards. So I'm going to start with the Newts just to see what it's like. Jess, It Makes Me Shakespeare, has already done her Owls, or is currently doing her Owls, and then I'm going to join her on the Newts. So even if it's just to get a taster on what to do, I'll probably only choose like one class, I guess that's what it's called, and I think that's the total of 3 books in a month, which is a lot for me, so we're going to give it a go. If they are anything like last year's, which I have looked up, if she changes them, fair enough. If she does not change them, I am thinking of either doing astronomy, charms, or divination, but I'm not too sure yet, so hang fire. What have we got next on the list? I like ripping these post-it notes. Right, I did order the journal for the travelling book journal. It was supposed to arrive today, so I wanted to be able to show you all its glory. It's not going to be this colour, it's going to be like a magenta berry colour it's called. Pinky bit more redder of that pen. So, you get my drift. So that was supposed to come today, but it's not. So I'm hoping it comes tomorrow and I'll be able to start it the first week of July. If anyone is interested in the travelling book journal, please let me know down below, and we'll try and sort something out. I have mentioned it in my past video. If it kicks off, or when it starts off, I'll probably do one just specifically of the travelling book journal, so you can find out what's happening and what's going to happen and where it's going to go and everywhere, so you get more of an insight. It's going to look like this, but it's in like pinky berry colour. It's going to say the travelling book journal, not book journal, because this is my personal one. But just so you can get an insight. I have got it with lined pages because these are plain, but yeah, this is an old one. You guys, I'll always be a bullet journal lover of this type. So I'm waiting for that to come, hoping it's going to come tomorrow. Fingers crossed, guys, keep them crossed. And then we can start on it and it'll be passed on. I think it's genuinely going to be passed on to Jess, It Makes Me Shakespeare first. And then if you get in touch with her on her Instagram or her Facebook or whatever, she will then pass it on to you. And then just keep the hashtag going. The hashtag is going to be hashtag the travelling book journal. So if you tag that, everyone can see on Instagram, Facebook, wherever, where it's been, where it's going. But as I say, I will post more in a new video specifically for that. I plan to read a lot more this month. I am going away next month, so it might be a bit quiet. There might be a video around that time when I'm going away. I'm going to Northumberland. Ooh, Northumberland. I said that weird then. Going camping. It's going to be nice. I'm hoping it's going to be sunny. Fingers crossed. That'll be my current read-ish in towards July. So hoping to finish that within the first week of July, second week of July. That will be my next read. I am extremely excited for it. I am not prepared for the emotional torture though. I'm going to possibly read the next one in the series, which is A Court of Mist and Fury. I don't know whether to give the Throne of Glass series a try. A good thing, right? Someone at my old place, she's lovely, she's a very bookish person, she lent me a book in the Throne of Glass series, and I started reading it, and I thought she was saying, oh, it's really good, you must read it, which I agree with because I highly enjoyed this book. Then she says, oh, you need to read it, so I lent it from her. And honest to God, I started reading it and it made no sense whatsoever. I was like, what's happening? I feel like I've missed a massive part of the story. And she was like, no, yeah, that's the first one. Guys, it wasn't. I was given the Throne of Glass, which is the second one. I needed the Assassin's Blade before that, and that is why it didn't make sense. I said to her after, are you definitely sure that there isn't another one before this? And she said, oh yeah, there is one before it. I'm sorry, that's why it didn't make sense. But then I left that place, so you know. It's all gone. All behind me now. Got a new place, got a new job. It's going brilliant. I love it. So that is what is happening in the world of Tinks reviews. I still need to do the last few notes on this, and then me and Jess are going to do one of those book review thingy-my-bob, where we Skype each other and we have a big old chat and a nibble on food and stuff. And just cry about the book. Guys, I'm not prepared for the rest of the series. It does look nice though. I can't believe I made all that many. So, if anyone's ever interested in getting some booky things, this isn't an ad or anything, I'm just saying in general because I love them so much. I've got book squishies. They keep my books nice and safe. It is a book buddy from Melvis Makes. You can find it on Etsy. I have bought loads and loads from it. I went through a stage of where I just could not stop buying them when it got to payday. And I've got one in every single size, in every single colour, for every single book. I think that's everything. I'm hoping July's going to be good. July's usually good. I'm hoping it's going to be nice and sunny and warm. Plenty of time to do some reading. Plenty of time to chill out. I've just noticed the book on my shelf. It is a new book. It's Jill Mansell's new book that came out in paperback. There's no such thing as a book ban. So I think that's everything for me for now. So I will see you next time. I'll probably do a booktube again, video thingamabob, whatever you want to call it, when it arrives for the travelling book journal, so everyone can get an idea on what's happening. My next one will be probably, what we're in June, probably July catch up, seeing where I've got. And then I don't know, after that I might just do a spontaneous book upload. Who knows? Who knows these things? So that's it for everything. Happy reading, and I'll see you all again in July. See ya!